Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. I want to thank you all so much for the support of my royals, our members, our supporters, newcomers, and let's go ahead and start the day off right. We're going to start the day off with our daily devotional. You know, we want to meet you where you are. Okay. Today is Friday, January the 19th, 2024, and it's 10:10 a.m. Okay. Oh, absolutely. Infinite forgiveness. And you know what? Actually, let's go ahead and get some tunes this morning. I mean, it is early. All right. Infinite forgiveness. Relationships work well when we become channels of God's mercy and grace. January 19th, 2024. Matthew 18:15 through 22. Some people say the most difficult part of any job is not like, oh, give me 1 second, you all. Go ahead. Some people say the most difficult part of any job is not the task itself or the challenge involved, but getting along with coworkers. Are you surprised? Getting along with other humans is where things likely fall apart. So, after Jesus drives home, God's intention that not even one of his little ones should perish. The immediate takeaway he gives the disciples is conflict management advice. Jesus says to point out transgressions privately to a brother or sister in sin. Few of us love confrontation, whether we're on the giving or receiving end. But if we find the courage to address this kind of situation correctly, we may save a relationship. Of course, confrontation often goes sideways as Jesus unpacks this possibility. Peter asks how many times he must forgive his brother. Even 7 times? That small number represents a large amount of pain to the disciple. But Jesus doesn't hesitate. Yes, and even 70 times, 7 times. In Jesus' culture, the symbolic 70 times 7 didn't equal 490, it equaled infinity. In other words, forgiveness is something Christ followers should always practice. Salvation is instantaneous, but discipleship is a lifelong journey. We will need each other's encouragement and the grace and mercy of God as we learn to forgive the way Jesus taught us. And that is your daily devotional. Queen Tulsa is always live in the field. Queen Tulsa is a content personality that's broadcasted on YouTube, Instagram, and other social media. Please like, share, and subscribe to this independent channel for the people. Donations go to building this platform. Thanks for taking the time to watch. And remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Now, let's go ahead and do our royal roll call. All right, we have Ariel Summers in the building. We have Wendy11 in the building. We also have Wendy11 says, please like, share, subscribe, and join the convo respectfully. And also, don't hesitate to hit the cash app. Definitely tip your host. Right. So let's get into the facts of it all. We all know why we're here. We have Tasha K back in the news. She's got another lawsuit. And Cardi B, I don't know if you all know, but Cardi B has that $1 billion attorney. Uh-huh. And so they've been doing some investigations, and it seems like, you know, uh, Cardi B is going to get what it is that she's been seeking. And that's to see her long time rival. When you talk about a rival, we got to bring up Star Marie and that interview, you know? You know? Let's see. What was it? Okay, let me see. Okay, so listen, hopefully, hopefully we don't get flagged, and this is for commentary purposes only. Okay. Under the Fair Use Act, let's get into it. Disclaimer, copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that cannot otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This video is made for entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature. Okay, so let me go ahead and bring this up. Let me drop that down. And do you all remember this song? You know, because I think that this song is going to recirculate in the rotation. DJ, can we get it to play?
This bitch is talking about, oh, wasn't you this and that? Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna be protected all the time. And for you to try to use that shit over this billionaire shit, trying to be fucking funny. You trying to be out here funny, talking about you bankrupt. Bitch, you're gonna damn. Yep, you're gonna damn. Yeah, you're gonna damn. You're gonna damn. Yep, you're gonna damn.
Okay, so we want to know, is Tasha K really going to go to jail? You know, because Cardi had sang a song and said that she wanted her to go to jail. Now, let's go ahead and get into this complaint. All right. I just had to give you guys a backstory on where we're coming from. Okay. Now, get into this. And shout out to Legal Affairs and Trials with Megan Kunis. And you can find her link in the description of this video. Comedian Kevin Hart has sued YouTuber Tashak. Here's a lawsuit full complaint. The lawsuit in Los Angeles brings extortion and invasion of privacy claims against a woman who already has a $4 million defamation judgment against her. And this was Megan Kunis' article. She, let's see. So she reported on that on December the 27th, 2023. And this lawsuit was in the Superior Court of the State of California, County of Los Angeles Central District. And the plaintiff is Kevin Hart, an individual, and K Hart Enterprises Incorporated, a California corporation, versus Maisha Shakes, an individual. Okay, let's get into it. An individual. And then we have Latasha Trans Rena Kibi, an individual. Kibi Studios LLC, a Georgia limited liability company, and does 1 through 20 inclusive. Okay. The complaint is the case number is 23. S as in Sam, E as in Tom, E as in Charlie, E as in Victor, 31516. Complaint for number 1, civil extortion. Number 2, breach of contract, intentional interference with contractual relations. Number 4, invasion of privacy. public disclosure of private facts. Number 5, defamation. Okay, now let's get into this. Are we here? Are we here? And let me go ahead and get our poll going. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. All right. Everything is definitely allegedly. This is speculation. We don't know anything. We're just reporting the news. We are definitely just reporting what's in the news. And actually, I am going to open this up so you all can get a piece of it. Okay. Great. And grand rising to everyone that's here that showed up on this beautiful day. Okay, so number 21, the interview also included false and defamatory statements regarding Hart and certain legal disputes in which he had been involved. 22, during the interview, Kibi asks Shakes whether she was subject to any non disclosure agreements which would have prohibited her from disclosing the type of information that the subject of the interview. Shakes acknowledged that she and plaintiffs were, in fact, party to the NDA, but claimed that the agreement had unspecified loopholes that she apparently contended would enable her to escape the consequences of her brazenly violating her promises to plaintiffs and the NDA confidentiality agreement term. 23, and or around November 2023, an unidentified individual telephoned a Hart representative stating that the individual was affiliated with Kibi, that Kibi had conducted the interview with Shake, and that the interview, oh, I guess that is that Kibi had conducted the interview with Shake, and the interview included information or allegations that the Kibi representative claimed would be damaging to Hart's reputation. The individual stated that Kibi would publish the interview unless Hart paid a ransom of $250,000, allegedly. Okay. Number 24, on or around November 17th, 2023, Kibi posted a teaser for the interview on YouTube. Okay, and there's a link here, wherein she, along with Shakes, touted the supposedly salacious and damaging nature of the interview. The teaser video clearly was intended as a threat to Hart that the more detailed interview would be published if the ransom was not paid. The teaser included a statement from Kibi at the 2:06 mark of the video, specifically warning that when you don't pay, we have to get money by any means. Now, listen here. What do you guys think about that? Do you all think that Tasha should um, face her day in the Department of Justice? You know, when anyone one says, "Damn, my finger hit the wrong button." All right, Miss Crystal LaBelle LaBeija Sparkle 111. Hello, greetings, and welcome. All right. Now let's go ahead and move on to this other article. Okay. And this is pretty much the backstory of pretty much how it went down. Bella Calise Marlenis Alamazar plaintiff, which is Cardi B. Okay, she's a plaintiff. Now, the defendants are Latasha Transrena Kibi, aka Latasha Transrena Howard, and Star Marie Ebony Jones. Now, I did briefly brief you all on the Star Marie allegations. If you guys don't know, pretty much the complaint and demand for jury trial, right? Plaintiff Elaclese Marlenis Alamaz Alamanzar, plaintiff for her complaint against defendants Latasha Transrena, Kibi, aka Latasha Transrena Howard, Kibi, and Sharmarie Ebony Jones. Jones, collectively defendants, alleges as follows. Nature of the case. One, this is a diversity action asserting Georgia state law claims for slander per se. Slander, libel per se. Defamation and invasion of privacy. False light as a result of defendants' publication of slanderous and defamatory statements regarding plaintiffs that are false, harmful, and offensive to plaintiff. Parties, plaintiff is a citizen and resident of the state of New York. 3. Upon information and belief, Kiwi is a citizen and resident of the state of Georgia who resides at that address. Upon information and belief, Jones is a citizen and resident of the state of Georgia who resides at blank, blank, blank. Jurisdiction and venue. This court has jurisdiction over the subject matter of this action pursuant to 28 U.S.C.1332, as this is an action between plaintiff, who is a citizen of the state of New York, and defendant Kiwi and Jones, who, upon information and belief, are citizens of the state of Georgia, and the amount in controversy exceeds $75,000. Upon information and belief, Kiwi is subject to personal jurisdiction in the state of Georgia as she resides in or is domiciled in Georgia. In addition, upon information and belief, Kiwi owns, uses, or possesses real property within the state of Georgia, regularly transact business as described below within the state of Georgia, and committed a tortious act within the state of Georgia, including the torts of invasion of privacy, false light. Upon information and belief, Jones is subject to personal jurisdiction in the state of Georgia as she resides in and or is domiciled in Georgia. In addition, upon information and belief, Jones owns, uses, or possesses real property within the state of Georgia, regularly transacts business as described below within the state of Georgia, and committed a torturous act within the state of Georgia, including the torts of invasion of privacy, false light. Say that 3 times fast, okay? Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Okay, get into it. All right. Now, here we are. Venue was proper in this district pursuant to 28 U.S.C. 1391 because Kibi and Jones are residents of this district, and because upon information and belief the conduct complained of occurred in this district. Factual background. Factual background. Plaintiff is a Grammy award-winning musical artist, songwriter, and television personality, professionally known as Cardi B. Since the release of her full-length debut mixtape in 2015, Plaintiff's musical works have reached peak positions on charts in the United States and around the world. As a result of the popularity of her music, Plaintiff, Plaintiff has millions of fans in the United States and around the world who follow her work and her social media profiles. Plaintiff is also a mother of a young baby girl. In addition to her artistic endeavors, Plaintiff is well known for her volunteer work and philanthropic endeavors, which include helping families affected by gang violence and performing volunteer work and handing out clothes to unprivileged persons. Upon information and belief, Jones is a natural person who claims to have known Plaintiff before her musical career. Upon information and belief, Jones currently conducts business in the promoting anti-aging products. On information and belief, however, Jones' real aspiration is to have a career in the entertainment industry as an actress. Upon information and belief, in pursuit of this goal, Jones promotes herself and her entertainment endeavors through social media, where she has about 10,000 followers. Upon information and belief, Jones regularly posts information regarding her endeavors in the entertainment industry and around Atlanta. Upon information and belief, TV produces, posts, and publishes videos on YouTube entitled Unwind with Tasha K. Upon information and belief, while TV calls her site a celebrity gossip site, the real purpose of Unwind with Tasha K is to provide a platform for Kiwi to publish and spread malicious rumors, slanderous assertions, and false information about celebrities, including a plaintiff, for her personal financial gain. Upon information and belief, Kiwi does this to draw various celebrities, social media followers, to her site, including plaintiff's social media followers, so she can increase what she charges for advertising to third parties that advertise with her. Now, this is the lawsuit and complaint, you know, absolutely. This is the lawsuit and complaint. Laura Wells says, I will see it until I believe it. Absolutely. All right, now let's go ahead and get into it. So, upon information and belief, over the past year, Kiwi targeted plaintiff and began making degrading statements regarding plaintiff upon information and belief while plaintiff was pregnant on or around April 13th of 2018. Kiwi published a video where Kiwi stated that as a result of plaintiff's actions, plaintiff's then unborn child may have intellectual disability. Upon information and belief, in the past few months, Kiwi has taken her vitriol one step further by making blatantly defamatory statements regarding plaintiff. Upon information and belief, Kiwi has become obsessed with slandering plaintiff in the last 14 months. Kiwi has put out at least 23 videos regarding plaintiff. Upon information and belief, as set forth below, Kiwi's videos about plaintiff attract substantially more viewers than most of her other videos. which is part of the reason she has repeatedly targeted plaintiff. Upon information and belief, Ms. Ann TV has published in the past few months several videos with more false and defamatory statements about plaintiff, who has become the target of Kiwi's malicious campaign to damage and destroy plaintiff's reputation among her fans and the consuming public. All right. Well, that was your morning rundown. We will. Oh, I just jumped in the chat. Make sure okay, we're good. Okay, so you guys can hear me. All right. So that was our morning chat. We will dive back up into this. Listen here, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to get ready. I want you to get ready. We have more content coming up. Please follow our backup channel. That is Next Space with Queen Tulsa. Next Space with Queen Tulsa. Make sure you look it up, Google it, and definitely give us a like, share, and subscribe. Okay? Until next time, so long. All right? The DJ is going to definitely let us